probably, maybe not.
Well, I can see that. So that's in it.
Cool. Hi, I'm Alyssa.
I'm Julie.
This is Stitching at the Cabin. Welcome back. Me. we're
Yes, welcome back, you.
we're trying microphones. So if a few minutes in, there's no sound, or it's wonky, or you hear clack, 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 or we'll never do it again. But nothing is as bad as the birds. As many of you pointed out, actually, when we went to the stitching retreat. Did anyone tell you that? I had multiple people. That's one of the first. I know. Our first episode, I know. It was a mistake. First impressions matter. Birds were loud. Birds are cute. Birds were loud. I'm sorry. There's no birds now. Well, there are.
But we went upstairs and closed the door.
Soundproof the room.
Anyways, we are doing something a little bit different this time. And
yeah, she told me last minute, so I have to open this up.
Yes, but we're doing several new things.
Oh.
I beg of you to be patient. Please be patient. We are going to, we always show the finishes. Whenever viewers give us finishes, we always show all of those. This time, we're going to show all of the WIPs as well.
We're clearing out our wheel. We're resetting for 2025.
So we always ask, hey, send us your WIPs. We'll put them on the wheel. We spin the wheel, and whoever it chooses, the WIP is shown. We're going to clean out.
Do you hear the
I do hear the
They probably can't because we have microphones.
I don't know where it's coming from.
Nope. It's fun. Okay. Sorry.
So we are going to clear out the wheel and show you all of them. And there are more than I remembered when I suggested that last video.
When I offered that.
Yeah. Maybe we won't do that again. Maybe we just show them every week what we get and not have a wheel. I don't know what the plan is. The other thing is I am going to unroll Keto today with Alyssa's help. Because it's about time to move it up. And I told you last time I thought I'd be done. And I'm not done. So we're just going to move it anyway. So we're going to unroll it so everybody can see Keto in its current
natural state.
I was going to say entirety, but it's not done. But the current entirety.
It's birth progress.
Yes. Yes.
That should be the name of the episode. Keto's birth progress.
I thought maybe unrolling Keto would attract
maybe it would be a little bit more clear. If you know us, Keto birth process makes progress makes total sense.
I started Keto August of 2018, so this is the first time I think we've unrolled it.
Big labor of love.
I think. So.
Well, didn't you start off on a Q-snap?
I started off on a Q-snap.
Technically.
Yeah, but I've only been rolling it. I don't think I've ever unrolled it since it's been on the scroll fin.
On top of all these WIPs, we also have a bunch of haul, and we went to a stitchy retreat, so we have
It's been about a month since we filmed, so I have a ton of WIPs, and I also have a finish.
Good for you.
Yeah. But we also have 2 finishes to show from a thing.
Do not let this WIP fiasco that's about to happen dissuade you from sending us WIPs in the future and finishes. Stitching at the Cabin.
Please do. Please don't let it dissuade you. Please do send them.
Send them, please. Please don't. You're getting fired.
Call me Michelle. Not you, Michelle.
Okay, so StitchingAtTheCabin@gmail.com. StitchingAtTheCabin@gmail.com. Found in the description.
Down low.
Below.
We do have a new show to talk to you about.
Wow. So how do you want... Okay.
Okay. I think
We're
I
starting
sent
to
them
finish?
to you in order. Yeah.
I hope so.
Finishes.
Finish.
Cassandra.
Yes.
Mini Witch House.
It's true.
It's a HAED. Yes. It's true. Genovia art. This is her first HAED ever.
Woo!
Took her 2.5 years.
That's pretty good.
2 over 1 full count. Not full count. 2 over 1 full 20 count. I just read all the words together.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. That's that shoe witch thing. See, I've seen them all. I've replied to them all over these. One of these is a year old, over a year old.
That's why we have to clear out the wheel. Yeah.
So I've responded to all of you, and I've emailed these all, but I have trouble remembering because there were so many.
Man, I hope you're ready for a 2-hour episode.
The other finish, it has been a month, so this is longer than normal, maybe. Christine, 2024 Temperature Quaker by Stitchin' Mommy. I don't know the details, but I do really love it. I bought that. I just
Temperature-based.
haven't done it. It looks hot. Whatever she is, it looks hot. Christine, it looks hot though. Is it hot? I don't want to go if it's too hot. It doesn't look like it got all that cold. It's just mostly hot.
I mean, it depends on what your temperature range is set to.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That could be just absolute.
Yeah, that could be positive 20 right there.
I want to see someone in like
Fahrenheit.
Hawaii do it. Because
It'd
Hawaii
be the
is
same
like,
color.
yeah, exactly. That's what I want to see.
You'd have to do it by points. 72.4 to 72.9.
Anyway, I digress.
So those are the finishes,
Those are
right?
the finishes.
Cool.
So
So
now
far
which
we're on the same
shares?
page. We are in chronological
1, 2,
order.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's actually 12, but one of them was the same one twice because the wheel didn't spin. So I just didn't even put that one in there because it's the same one. Christine, Pandemic, 37 count legacy cloudburst.
I was going to say, I looked at it and I recognized it. I went, oh, I recognize that.
The floss is color and cotton. It's a misdyed bundle floss.
Oh,
Isn't
cool.
that beautiful?
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Great use of misdyed floss.
And you can tell when it was because you have dates. February 4th, 2025.
Oh, yeah. I could provide your dates. Okay,
you
next one.
provide dates. Cassandra, the HAED cell from 2025. Drinks on the Beach by Lois Stewart. 28 count, 2/1 tent.
That's from January of this year.
I almost did that one.
Yeah.
I came close. That was the one that first attracted me to this cell.
That's one that has a lot of colors that we don't usually use in ours that we've picked. So
I'm impressed she's done that much.
yes.
You'll see my bunny today. It's not, don't have that high of an expectation. Donna Marie, HAED, Marine to Life, Max Color.
Oh.
Mine's not Max Color, and I'm a little jealous. This was 16%, but it just over a year so far.
Okay.
So that was January?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she started in the bottom right, and I started in the top left.
But look at the
lantern?
I just keep thinking the HD, like look at the high definition. Look at the
detail.
And,
yeah.
It rendered well in Stitch.
I really want to work on it because those are so beautiful, but also mine isn't max color, so.
It might not be as pretty.
I know. Margaret, Mojo Stitches, Flutterby, and this one she's doing for Granny. It's just been a while. That was
November.
Isn't that pretty though?
Very pretty.
So pretty.
And very Granny.
Margaret's the one that watched us from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
She started at 1 and went she watched us all the way.
The horrible bird episode and everything.
I don't mean she started way back when we did. I mean recently. She watched them all.
What are you doing with your day, huh?
Yeah. This is also Margaret. Vintage Morning Glory 2 by 2x2 Stitch Art on Etsy.
Also November. From November. Submitted in November,
Isn't
I
that
should
beautiful?
say.
Look at those colors. So pretty. That's like Hawaiian looking.
I would
Do
agree.
a temperature thing in Hawaiian temps.
Yeah.
Christine, Summer Quaker, 36 count latte by Fiber on a Whim. Did I say Lila Studio?
No.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, it is. That's who it is.
Cool. It was submitted back in October, so it probably doesn't look like this anymore.
I like the birdies.
Again, I really like the colors.
Birdies. I like the birdies. Okay. Cassandra.
We're almost there.
This is HAED Sal 2024, Merry Mushroom Village Picnic 3, Amy Stewart. This is the one where I had 2 whips, 2
instances of it.
Instances of it were, and she's finished it. So I've shown her finish, so this is done. But those wings. I love the wings.
And again, the colors.
But I would get so sick of that yellow. She survived
But look how
it,
many colors of yellow are in there.
I know, but it's yellow.
Oh, I like yellow.
No, I don't mean that. I mean it's
Yellow
all
hater.
yellow. No, I just mean it's all yellow.
Can't believe you hate yellow.
All blue, all pink, all. I was
Can't
gonna say
believe you're
purple,
telling
but I
Cassandra
love
you hate yellow.
Cassandra,
Don't listen, Cassandra.
don't listen.
I like it.
I love you.
That was submitted in August, this one specifically.
Christine, she's
Getting
doing
older.
Beachcomber by Carolyn Manning, 38 count. Fuller's Teasel by Access Commodities.
That's beautiful too.
Now that is a whole mouthful I've never said before.
Yeah.
Never heard of any of that. Well, I mean, Carolyn Manning, Beachcomber, yes, but the fabric stuff, no. Isn't that neat?
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Submitted in July. Very festive. No longer festive. Thanks for the submission though.
This is also Christine. Spring Quaker by Lila Studio. It's a basket, which confused me that maybe I had the wrong thing. But it's 36 or 40, she can't remember which, Extra Designs fabric in the colorway Little Bunny. Little Bunny.
I don't have that one.
You probably...
I don't have that one. I have that one next, and I don't have another one.
I'm sorry. Yeah. It's a basket, which didn't seem like a Quaker to me, but she swears it is. So I'm going to take a word for it.
You did a great job, and then you
I tried. This
lose
was near
it there.
the end, and I was...
Hand hurt.
2 more.
2 more? I only got 1 more.
Okay, well, there's another Quaker after that. Stephanie, Mini Kindred Spirits by Anne Stokes, 16 count ivory Ada. This was as of 2/7/2024. That's the one I was saying was you.
Yeah.
And I want to say you finished it. I think I showed you the finish.
It was pretty close here.
I'm pretty sure I remember showing the finish. So congratulations on your WIP finish.
This is why we clean out the wheel.
And the last one was Christine, Holiday Quaker by Lila Studio. I can't ooh and ah because it's not on her phone. And I remember it wasn't the basket. It did look more Quakery, but I don't know.
It doesn't make yours more unloved.
No, it doesn't. It's just I can't see it.
But you can see it. You're looking at it.
Yeah, y'all could see it. I can't see it anymore. I'm Quaker blind now.
Yeah.
So congratulations to all of you who've probably finished all of those projects by now.
This is not the normal format.
No.
We had to clear out the wheel. The wheel is now empty. Feel free to fill the wheel. If we get 800 submissions, it's going to go back on a wheel. If we just get 1 or 2, maybe we just pop them in.
We'll see. We'll see how bad editing was of that. Because I got to find the finished ones for anyone that didn't send the finished.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah. That was the entire page.
Nice.
StitchingAtTheCabin, gmail.com. Finishes or the WIPs or both. Finishes go automatically. WIPs, we'll see.
Maybe.
Look, I'm dressed.
TBD.
Are you guys impressed?
So impressed.
Clothes.
Cool.
It's because my son had surgery today.
True. He's good.
We think. He's supposed to be taking his medicine right now. I haven't heard him move, but maybe it was all in there. He has wisdom teeth pulled off 4 of them. Wink, 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 wink. Anyway, okay. You want to see Keto unrolled?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
I cannot apologize enough for what might fall out of in here. I don't eat while I stitch, but last time I found things in there. So this is Keto. 25 count, 2/1 full class. Heaven and Earth Designs, Annie Stagg. 25 count, 2/1 full class. That's the bottom of the page on this row. And then I'm going to drop down and do more. So we need to unroll. That was bad. There we go. So
I'm scared by how many pokes I'm going to get.
Unroll, untwist the little thingies. Like don't take it off completely, but just untwist.
Okay. Ready? Do you want me to turn it kind of towards you so you can see it? Like I can do it myself. Are you ready for this?
Well, they need to see it.
I know, just like this.
I don't know if I can
put
see
your
it.
put your thing up here.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, but I don't think they can see that anymore.
They can see it.
I think we'll see. I see it.
They can see it.
Just don't do it all the way, cause a little bit more. Yeah, you hold that tight, cause that'll come out. Okay.
Wow.
There she is. Come towards me just in case, cause I can't see that side. There's Keto. You guys think it's so pretty?
It's so big and beautiful.
I've seen the top of her head forever.
It's still there.
Yeah. Look at that. That first whole page was like black. It really was. Okay.
Now you need to admire your work before it gets rolled up again.
Wow. That's crazy. Let me try to take a picture of that. Well, here's new Keto.
Wow.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it is because of what's at her lips, all upside down and backwards. Just cool. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So there you go.
Love it.
New Keto.
Excellent.
How do you want to do this? Do you just want to wait till I show my pandemic and then you show yours?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know when that's gonna be. I have several new starts. This is one of them. I started this with...
You can hand me the bag.
Okay.
Bag.
I started this with 3 other people at the retreat. I only worked on that very briefly one day. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't have it because it's PDF. It's Snow Mini Friends from Luminous Fiber Arts. I am using a gray that is there a sticker on the bag? Like I stuck it. Yeah. It's Belfast. Picture this plus Mirage. That's what this is. And I think I'm going to do the church not white. At this point, I'm going to do it the same color as the stick. I think there's like a cat holding a stick. If you want to just somehow mush that back in.
Yeah, I'll mush.
Mush. This I only worked on, I think, once too. It was the other night. The wheel spun it, and I was like, fine. But then a lot happened, and I only worked on it the one day. Because I'm still not sure about it. This is squirrels. 3 funny squirrels from Cross Stitch Fluffy Fuzzy. Cross Stitch? Squirrels.
Squirrels.
I'm still grumpy about how the fabric is working with it, and I still don't know, and I don't know. It's supposed to look like they're coming out of a tree, but I don't know. I don't know, people. I don't know. Like, it looks good on camera, but like that's so dark, and that's so light, and then this whole weird thing, and it's cute, though. Like, it's a cute squirrel. It looks terrible up close. Just absolutely terrible up close. But when you hold it back, are you taking pictures?
Nope.
What do you think about maybe taking pictures?
Can I have your phone so I don't have to send them to you?
Yes, you may. I'll even set it up for you.
Oh, you're so kind.
Just try not to let it turn sideways. I don't know what it is about turning sideways. It's really hard to straighten it and then make it look right when you edit it.
Especially if your program keeps crashing.
Yeah. I can get it to turn back, but it won't line up right with the before.
Okay.
So sometimes I take it straight on, yet when I look at it, it's turned. I do not know. Oh, you didn't take a picture of that one. You took a picture of the other one. I yelled at. Let's assembly line this. I took this to the retreat. Specific Stitching, Live and Die LA. Val from Live and Die LA hosted it. And her husband, Matt. Very, very nice people.
Welsh?
Yes, Matt is
I
Welsh.
learned.
Very, very, very great, wonderful, amazing retreat that everybody should go to.
And everybody that I talked to very much
Steve.
enjoyed.
Ah! Gecko Rouge. You can read the stuff. You don't need me to read it to you. You're all adults.
You're big kids.
I haven't shown it yet, so don't take it.
I was going to show it. Is that okay?
It's sideways.
Oh.
The fabric is fabric
Momo-yang down.
with African Sunset, I believe. Yes, I know it's taped. Stop judging me. That's Momo. You can see Momo on the first Loud episode. He does show up at the end and runs around and stuff. There is some video too somewhere where he kind of jump flies, and apparently that really scared people. So I tried not to put the birds in. It's not like a whole lot where they might jump scare you. I'm sorry for anyone afraid of birds. This may not be the channel for you. Or it is. It's exposure therapy.
And I can attest that that works.
What else have we got?
Not for birds. I mean, maybe for birds. Birds aren't my problem. Doesn't matter. I'll stop talking.
My mom gave this to me. Prickly Owl. Color Bean Crafty finished hers. I thought I was going to finish it at the retreat. I was getting close. There is so much backstitch. So much backstitch. So much backstitch. But look, I think I got all the stitching done.
It's like really close.
Yeah. And there's some French knots too. And part of the backstitch is a different color, so I haven't done that yet. But look, I'm getting there. That should be a finish this year.
Unless the wheel just completely ignores it.
Guess what's next?
Pandemic?
Yes.
Yay!
You guys have to see mine first, because hers is so amazing. I don't think I need to show what Pandemic looks like, but just in case. And ignore all the weird writing, and that's Pandemic.
Long dog.
Why are you giving me my phone back?
Because you're going to take a picture of that while I get mine out after.
Fine. I don't remember what fabric it is, because I got it at Stitcher's Paradise, and I don't think I really know. And then the floss is Fiberlicious. It was just a purple wave ombre, a thing. It's a thing. Mine was in timeout for a while. It's not in timeout anymore. I fixed it
now.
So then if you keep going, that's how it's gonna, that's the way
the colors crumble.
Exactly. Exactly. So I don't know what I worked on. I think I was on the edges over in this section.
The more you do, the more I enjoy.
I still don't know. And because then I see yours, and I'm like, I don't know. There's no point. Nobody even needs to bother to look at mine, because you're going to see hers and completely forget mine exists.
I disagree.
Oh,
well, you need to take a picture, so don't throw it on me.
I'm going to throw it.
I am going to take mine off the Q-Snap for you, so you can see it in all its glory.
Wow, it is a Q-Snap scroll rod removal day.
I know. Also, I have tried repeatedly to stitch on this at home now that I'm back with my kids, and I've gotten a cumulative 150 stitches, maybe, if I'm generous.
Yeah, why is that? Are the kids, like, bothering you? Do you need me to take them out?
Yeah, it's just...
I guess what I'm asking
is it
the
out.
Kids or is it
the husband?
No, I mean, do you not enjoy it at home? Do you have to be surrounded by people staring at you? Is it an ego thing?
No, it's that they try to start. I mean, Olivia, it's an absolute no-go. She's way too. She has a death wish, and so stabbing herself with needles is a great activity for her. She would really love to do that. And then Addie just gets like impatient. She wants to help. She really likes to pull it through, which is like cool. But this one's a little too delicate. Like on my HAED, I let her sometimes pull it.
Because it's like a tapestry.
It's like pretty thick, but this is like, no.
That is so pretty.
Oh, you can't see the very bottom. I messed up that reveal. Dang it. Could have been a glorious moment. What? It's still... Whatever. You don't get to see the corner. Little tip. See, but you have to hold this up behind it, because otherwise you can see through it too much, and then it, like, looks weird. I don't know. See, I like that more.
That's my favorite
Do
part.
you like it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
I am using, this is Huntress Pictures Plus. Don't ask me what count or what kind. We don't know. We don't remember. It was a hassle to get it. It was during pandemic. It was hard.
It's 28 or 32. I think it's 32.
And then I'm using 3 colors here, 2 dinky dyes and 1 DMC. If you wanted to know exactly which ones, I could tell you, but I don't know off the top of my head. I have them in my bag.
One's Cobalt.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember. And I'm just choosing the colors as I go, because this is just charted in one color.
Aztec Gold.
No.
Azure
Gold. And then the DMC is a 3800 number, I think. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Unless you care, then you can ask us. But it's a lot of work because I'm making up as I go. So it's a lot of brain work too, which is hard with the kids. But this is exclusively what I worked on during the retreat.
And anyone that went to the retreat will tell you it's stunning in person. Everybody stops and, oh, what color is that? Like, that's what I wanted to say, but that's not. Like, what fabric is that? And how many colors? And
I am excited. I was sitting here realizing, like, I don't know where in my house this would even remotely go.
Doesn't matter?
Nowhere, but it'll look really cool.
This is just my favorite over here. It's so pretty.
I think I really balanced the colors well over there. But I'm really growing on these berries, because I didn't do them all in gold, so it's kind of like there's like some older berries in here, you know?
Elderberries?
No, older berries.
Elderberries.
And then I did this little mouse with like a little French knot for an eyeball. Like, that's not part of the pattern. I mean, the mouse is, but the French knot isn't. You know, like, I just like
randomly threw in the mouse.
So that's what I worked on exclusively.
So pretty.
For this project.
I'm not going to un-Q-snap this for you because
I need your phone again. I'm sorry.
You'll have seen this before. It's a Teresa Wensler. It's a castle. I left the pattern over there. I'm sorry. So you can't see what it looks like, but it's a dragon hugging a castle, and I just happened to be in this section. I only worked on it last night. I was working up here mostly. So I think if I have a chance tonight, I'd like to backstitch this castle so it stands out. But yeah, that's White Ada. This is my oldest project. It barely fits. Like, that's... That's the end. And
she's playing floss chicken
end.
with fabric.
The end is like, yeah. Teenage me didn't know any better, and there was no option other than Waieda. If I were to start this over now, which I would never do because that's too much work, I have so much of this done. But if I were going to, I would do it on probably like a blue and white, like so it looks kind of like clouds thing. Isn't it pretty though? It's so pretty. I could just stare at that. I say pretty a lot. If you don't like that, then you don't like me. I'm sorry.
Pretty.
Are you ready to take another picture?
Yeah,
Should
I'm
I
just
be taking
trying to.
pictures?
No, I can do it. I'm just trying to find
Bone
trying to find my magnet
thingy. All right, you ready for my amazing innocent bunny?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
The HAED Sal, that bunny in the lettuce.
Oh, yeah.
Lettuce bunny.
No. Okay.
This is lettuce bunny.
Wow, look at that bunny.
See, she had that entire drinks on the beach because you know this is coming out in segments. Like her entire thing is done.
I see.
And I'm like, look, I did a few things.
There's like colors.
But I mean, I never intended to finish it this year. I don't have that kind of time or passion for just one project. I am not monogamous, except with my husband. Not monogamous at all. Not even close.
Look, I found a needle. That's fun.
Speaking of Sal's, though, I will say that I 1000% blame the people at the retreat, mostly Rachel and Kim, Full Coverage Fanatics, because she also texted me while I was at the retreat. Lola Crow's new Sal, you know how she did Deadly Aquarium and she did that, what was the other one? Those aquarium and that botanical garden one. I can't remember the name of it. Deadly Botanical Garden? Deadly Garden? I don't know what it was. She's doing avian stuff. Birdies. It's a birdie Sal. So I signed up. I bought it. The thing isn't released. The frame isn't released till like April 4th, I think. And then I will be sucked into that.
Yeah, they definitely would not let her go without getting it. So, the needle, the magnet was on the back of the other one the whole time. I have
never done a mystery Sal because I'm too biggy for that. But no, not when it comes to birds. Watch this be the one time I don't like it. Can you imagine? Right? So you all should join that Sal. Let's all do it. Let's do it together. In the meantime, this is the current Sal, the bunny, and my wombat. Thank you, Christina. Are you gonna?
No, you need to do this one. I'm almost done though. I'm sorry. That was a lot.
Yourself.
Yep, do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
DIY.
I technically probably already have a picture of that because I worked on it and I took a picture to show someone and I don't think I've worked on it since then.
I think I'm organized now.
Here. Do you want to see a massive difference, which I should have shown you second and I didn't because we unrolled Keto and I got all distracted, but the one I always show second?
Herbularius? Oh.
No, I finished Herbularius. Thank you. My Afghan.
That is a massive difference.
Harvest Afghan. I did that entire page.
I was going to say, it looks like you did an entire, like, square.
I did. I mean, there's more up here, but you can't see it, but...
Yeah.
Look, I did all of that. I mean, there was a little bit there before, but, like, I did all the square. This is Witchel, Harvest Afghan, Stony Creek, if you want the fabric. The pattern kind of tells you which one you need, and you can figure it out, but
because the red is pre-done.
Yeah, yeah, and the pattern doesn't call for this one, but you can't get this. The pattern doesn't call for this one, but the one it calls for you can't get anymore, so you have to get something more like this. But I think it's working out just fine. It wasn't supposed to be red. It's supposed to be like beige on beige or something, but I like it. It's fine. It's fine, I tell you. And these are so much fun because it's 4/2, and it's like a finish in each square. Yeah,
I do like that it's sectioned out for you.
Don't let it intimidate you that you have to like know where to start, because once you start one, you just line it up. You don't have to keep counting. You're like, yeah, about there. So far it's working.
Yeah.
I haven't exploded yet.
Oh, I took that with my phone.
Oh, no. This is... Well, it was my unicorn. I have it now. I worked on it this weekend.
I just see the bee. I didn't see the bee in the camera.
Isn't it cute? It's a bee.
It's a bee. It's a bee. It's a bee. I guess I could have kept that over here in the rest of your pile.
This isn't boozed. That was boozed.
Unicorn.
Yep, my unicorn. Elegant tapestry. Good luck finding that for a reasonable price anymore. Darn people not making it reasonable. I worked on the border on the bottom right this weekend. So here is where it was, and it was like that. But this down here, pretty much from like that pair down, I think.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, this, despite what Kim says, this is full coverage. I realize it's not full coverage, but this chunk all the way around is full coverage. There's nothing you don't stitch, even like that background color. But that's impressive. I hardly ever go in that. Be impressed by me.
You are so good at finding stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm very organized despite how it looks. Okay, so, yeah, bottom. Bottom. At least I know it fits. If nothing else, I know it's going to fit. Because those are the edges and that's the bottom.
Yeah.
We made it. I dyed that fabric myself to try to kind of match what the kit had, but that wouldn't feel like Kit Ada.
Keto.
Keto. I do love it. I love those colors. Say it with me. They're pretty.
So pretty.
I was going to say, did you take a picture, but you did. Did you make sure that picture was facing the right way? Because for some reason, when you take them...
I am specifically putting them diagonal now, so you have to do even harder adjustments.
Thanks.
It's a test.
Thanks. I really appreciate you.
I know. That's why you keep asking for me back.
I don't think there can be that much more, but then again, it's been a month. Oh, oh no, I zipped it properly. I don't have a lot of cover photos because a lot of stuff's PDF, but I'm hopefully sticking things in places. This is Tiki Beach Sunset, the regular one. Amy Stewart, no Max Color, no Super Size, no nothing, no story keeps. I don't know what I worked on. Probably just filling stuff in everywhere. I probably worked in this section right there.
It would have been funny if you moved it and there was like 10 stitches down there.
I always think when I see this, oh, this should be on the Momo project. And I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not. But
it lives here now.
It lives here now.
If it's good there, that's my phone. I'm throwing my phone over there. If somebody needs me, that's too bad. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie, okie. Woof. If you're new, welcome. I know some of you added yourselves after the retreat, and I don't know whether to apologize or say thank you or both. But here you go. You found us. You found us. Alyssa did a nice little speech at the retreat introducing us.
Thank you. People shouldn't give me a microphone, but they do.
They do. Poltergeist Pilots from Glendon Place on the called for fabric with the called for floss. Bang! That's the fabric color. Bang!
Spooky.
I say it every time. I don't think anyone's ever even slightly amused, but that doesn't stop me. Do it every time anyway. Down, look down, down lower, down, 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 down there.
That's where you did?
Yeah.
That's where you did the goods?
That's where I did the goods. I mean, I may have done some goods other places, but that's what I remember doing. I think I only worked on it one day. So it's not going to be like a mind-numbing amount of change.
But all progress is good progress unless you put it in the wrong spot.
Which some of this is. There's a lot of fudging going on. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Fudging with pandemic is so stressful.
Yeah, that's
everything relies on everything else. So if you miss something and you have to fudge it, you got to finish fixing it before you put it down because you will never remember what the problem was and what's actually right.
That's why I had to put mine in timeout briefly till I could take it out. You couldn't fudge. It's too geometrical. You couldn't fudge. I think Jen, the backcountry stitcher, had that issue with one of them too. I don't know if she fudged her way out of it or if she gave up because I don't remember, but I remember thinking, oh, that's going to be a tough fudge job.
Yeah.
Okay, I think everything else is behind this. So let me, whoa, it doesn't stay still there. I worked on this today. In fact, I need you to please take that and put it any place other than in this bag because that that's my travel thing that goes to the cabin all the time. Oh. I was like, the project's gone! Tiny Modernist. Jolly Christmas Bell Pull. Again, you can read. You're adults. You can probably read it better than I can. I very much enjoy it, but it is great for the retreat, which I did work on it there. And also, it's coming out of the Q-Snap, sorry. Today, at the surgeon, I worked on it because you don't need a pattern. We're just filling in. So I filled in the rest of the white and that, and there may be some difference with the green and white, but most likely not. Smile.
Oh, okay. Not me.
No, me. This is my finish. This is what it's supposed to look like. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of fudging happening, but we'll just pretend it was fine, even though
really cute.
It wasn't fine.
Let's bring it closer.
I think it's on the called for. I don't remember what the called for is. Echo?
You got to finish that so you can put it out like on the table in the front or something. You know?
Yeah, there's a woman that can make things into like pillows or flat folds or whatever, so I really feel like maybe she should finish it. I don't know how much she charges, and I have a business card someplace, I think. I got it at a retreat in November.
But also, I bet you could do it.
Do you see the etoile? It's the shiny one coming out of it. See how it's got some sparkle in it? That's etoile. Etoile.
Etoile.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it looks like it might be kind of hard. Well, you don't separate them at all, right? You just use it out of the skein.
No, I think you do. I mean,
you do separate it.
Yeah.
It looks like it's like extra difficult to figure out how to separate it because it's like extra stringy. No, not bad.
I didn't struggle with it. Okay, I thought I might, but I didn't. I think everything's called for. It's a Threadworks floss. We'll just pretend it's perfect and that there's not a mistake that I had to fudge.
No one knows.
Somebody who loves me gave me this one.
That's rare. Oh, nah.
I started it.
Kind of
for
gave
my
you that
birthday. Okay, yes, I owned it. She advented it to me.
Yeah.
We've explained this.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Sheep Heap. Plum Street. Somebody might have accidentally bought the jumping spider one last night.
Oops.
It was the Excedrin.
I always blame the Excedrin too.
And the cutest little needle minders. Look at the butt. The butt with the tail. It's so cute.
That's what got me.
Is that up? That might be up.
The needle minder's up.
And you picked the fabric color out of my stash, but you picked the fabric color, and I think it's perfect for that.
The leaves face down. Oh, no, they don't. I'm holding this upside. Well, this is upside down in the Ziploc. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I think it looks good so far. You like it? You like my fabric choice?
I'll tell you what the fabric is in a second, because it's on the back of that. I want to say Highland.
36 count Highland Embro linen. She has a lot of things to choose from, so. But I floss tossed and thought that looks really sheepy. I like it.
And then I floss tossed after just to make sure, like before I started it, and I was like, no, I really do like that.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
And I had one color that you didn't think I had. I had alphabetized incorrectly.
Oh,
so I found
it was an alphabet problem.
Yeah, it wasn't your fault.
I tried searching even just in case I didn't take a picture. Just in case the alphabet was wrong, but
it was.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, last one is also a new start, and nobody's surprised about this one because I really struggled with, do I start this or do I do whatever the thing was I was supposed to do that day? I struggled. And then I ended up doing both. I did the thing I was supposed to do, and I did the thing I wasn't supposed to do. Sound right?
I pulled my back. Just breathe.
Push it.
Push it real hard. It feels good.
A tasket. That looked really good with my nail color.
Yeah, it did. A lot of the stuff is matching your nail color today.
I need to paint my nails though, because it's been 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's starting to come off because I keep breaking my nails. If I didn't break my nails, if I went back to eating my collagen like a good human.
Yeah, you make me want to eat collagen.
This is, you can have some, it's on the counter, vellum, 32 count vellum from Picture This Plus. Not a massive start, is it? But it's pretty. Pretty start.
I mean, I like the colors. But yeah.
I think that's it. You should take a picture of that while I look at my list, because
this fabric is not as soft as your other fabrics.
No, I said it was identimal one time, and I missed a twisted twisted banded.
First, we were greeted with bags.
Very nice. I have one too. It's right here.
Of which I appreciate, because I packed very last minute for this. I mean, I've known for months we were going, but you know, life happens, and I packed very last minute. And I didn't bring a bag to bring my stitchy stuff between the room and home, so this was very much appreciated. That's item number 1. I'm gonna leave the stuff that we like all got mostly to you, because I did grab quite a few things.
I was leaving it to you.
Well, no, I'm gonna leave it to you because I have a bunch of unique things. I bought a lot of stuff.
Same. You'll see what you see, people.
This was a freebie. This was at the freebie table, and I thought I would not grab any freebies. But I looked at this, and maybe it was just the mix of coffee and missing my babies because they didn't come. But I thought this looked like Olivia. I mean, this isn't what Olivia looks like. But I looked at it, and I thought, oh, Olivia. So,
show the back.
Yeah, because it's a kit. Yeah. Who doesn't love seeing a kit?
Oh, I didn't realize there was a second one.
I'm not even...
There's 2 foxes.
Yeah, it's a baby and a mommy.
I saw the mom. I never noticed the baby. She just kept saying it looked like Olivia, and I'm like, do you think she looks like a fox? But baby, got it.
So, I'm not an Ada hater, so I don't mind working on it.
I don't hate Ada. I just hate white Ada.
She hates Ada.
I don't hate Ada.
She hates it so much.
I don't.
I like it. So thank you for whoever put this on the freebie table.
I hate Ada.
I hope to work on it soon.
My play doctor was on Ada.
We had a table member give us these good old bags. Can never have too many project bags.
One too.
We also got a fabric at the door. This was my fabric at the door.
Sunset over California.
Sunset over California. Yes.
I have a good memory sometimes.
Yep. 32
sometimes
count.
Not.
All of them. I mean, it's, you know, hand dyed, so it's all. Everyone's is a little different.
I can show you mine while we're on that subject, because mine is a 32 count Lugana.
And this is from Live and Die, LA, you know, because they hosted the retreat. Oh, la la. Can't be mad by being greeted with fabric. That just starts the day out rather fine.
For the pattern that they gave us, but like I'm not using it for that
pattern. See, a lot of people finished this while we were there.
A lot of people did. 20 something, I think they said.
Yep.
And there was 80 something people there.
Good for you. I was too busy banging away at pandemic. I barely even talked to people.
How many stitches did you get in one day?
1,000. Everyone cheered for me.
Everyone at a table.
Yeah, and then like a smattering from surrounding tables. Okay, people were like, "Good job." I thought I did a good job. 1,000 stitches in a day.
Good. Well, and the day before you'd done like 700 or 800.
Yeah, I was very close the day before, but I didn't quite make it.
What else have I got in here?
Let's see. We also got a floss, a Live and Die LA floss. Did we all get the same color?
I think so.
Night settles?
It's the one. Yeah, night settles.
Yeah.
So one for the pattern.
Oh, yeah, because it's for the pattern. Duh. But again, I really like. Yeah, this kind of just shows up almost too dark on camera. Matches my nails.
It does. It does. It looks good.
Yeah. But
I won't. I'm willing to stitch that pattern, but I'm not stitching it on that fabric or with this floss.
Right. I agree.
And Sarah Stitcher Mommy, she did her name. She did it over one because
she's tiny.
She's a psychopath.
Yeah.
And she did her name instead of the PS25, so she can now use it as a name. She stuck it in a name badge holder, and now every retreat she goes to, she has a name badge.
I didn't notice when she held it up.
I didn't either.
Read it.
I didn't either. And then I saw it on the floss tube, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
We were standing right by the bell, so we could just turn around and look at the people, and I did not notice.
I didn't either.
The wonderful lady, Robin, who gave us the bags, also gave us a magnetic picker-upper stick.
Isn't that amazing? I thought it was an antenna, and I thought that was really strange at first. I was like, why is she giving us a car antenna?
So you can pick up your needles off the ground, which I appreciate because my mother tries to booby trap us.
Yes, yes, I do.
Yes, yes, you do. We also got needle minder for Pacific stitching. And then, sorry, I'm just going back and forth. And then Robin again gave us a little holder for needles, which is handy and is what I gave Mom. And so I'm kind of glad I got one because I gave that to her in her advent and I didn't keep one for myself because I'm not selfish like that, I guess. Okay, that's all from this bag.
I took out the things.
I have multiple bags.
I'll show another thing. This was another pattern they gave us.
Oh yeah, I don't know where that went.
Yeah, and some people actually finished this one too.
Oh, I have it. It's right here.
Still, Stitcher Mommy did, except she did not do the files
Girl,
over there.
she finished so many things.
I know, she's amazing. But anyway, that was neat. That was that St. David's dragon thing. That's Wales. It's Welsh.
Welsh.
It's the March 1st is Welsh, St. David's Day.
Welsh Day.
Welsh Day.
We learned so much.
We were there on March 1st. So that's why this. And they gave us Welsh cakes.
You can just call us Wales now. And then McKenna came around and gave, from 1884 Citrine. Yeah, and gave everybody pattern, random pattern. So we have different patterns.
I love mine.
Ooh, la la. I don't know if every table, every person got a different one, or if it was just different.
These, I think there was like 4, 5, 6,
okay.
And it was a variety based on that.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I was like, don't take that. I love that one.
I'm digging it.
I'm not really like a sampler kind of person, but look at those colors. Problem with this is all full coverage because it's on white. All of that is stitched. It's okay.
It's fine.
We'll figure out a solution for that.
Debbie, Classy Kawaii, came around and gave out these little highlighters that look like candies. And a little keychain.
We were also given this in our bags.
I showed that.
I didn't.
I showed that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I showed that.
I'm sorry. I must have been digging because I was trying to keep all my stuff that I thought you wouldn't show separate.
I also got, are you sure you did too? Maybe? I don't know that I saw yours. Yeah?
I did, but I don't, mine has escaped. I don't know exactly where it is.
yours
It might be in here.
I got a needle minder from Pam Bowers again. Matches my nails.
Why does everything match? It matches my thing, kind of.
It just matches us. It's matchy-matchy. Okay, that's all I have that was communal goods, but that doesn't mean that was all of the communal goods. That's just
mean I don't have it. It's just not right there.
Yeah.
Look what I bought. Isn't that pretty?
It is pretty.
Hangs on like a bag.
It hangs.
It hangs.
So it hangs.
So pretty.
I got these 2 needle minders. Oh gosh, do you know who it was? Now I feel like a horrible person. I had the things.
I don't know, because mine came from the Golden Familiars, but I think yours was it the 805 Stitcher?
No.
No? I don't remember what the other one there was.
Oh, man, I'm such a bad floss tuber. Oh,
Was it?
gosh. I don't even think I have any of the things anymore.
And I didn't buy anything from that
No,
table. So.
I walked by
She was
and
next to Jen, right?
Yeah, right next to Jen. I could, if you know, because you were there, can you please say it in the comments and then she can add it to the description? I'm bad. It's because I unpackaged it because this is the one thing I really needed to use while I was working on it. But those 2 pumpkin needle minders, I first walked by and saw this one and I was like, I have to try it. So I was her first like tap with my phone customer. We like tested to see if it worked. It worked. It was fun. It was very exciting. And then I came by later and got that one because they sing to me.
I think I knew you got the second one.
Yeah, it was like the last day. I couldn't leave it there. It was cute.
Yeah, well, I bought these 2 because I couldn't resist. That was from the same place as that one. Well, this one was on sale. I don't know why. I like those. I like them.
Yep.
Obviously, I like them. I wouldn't have bought them.
Right.
Debbie gave me this nice retreat mat. Isn't that sweet? She's amazing. I love Debbie. I always say Debbie lives in California. I don't know why I've always thought she was in California. I've seen her at so many retreats and just assumed she lived in California. And so now I'm always telling her, well, you're in California, so blah. She's not. She's not in California at all. But Anyway, thank you
But she'll
for the
continue
mat.
saying it. Speaking of mats, I also could not leave this mat behind. You see it snaps. And it unsnaps.
You know what I bet my needle minder like the other one is? I bet it's in my case. My metal toolbox back here. Okay. We can go on.
Mess with my flow. I was pitching.
I'm sorry. Go back to pitching.
It unsnaps. This is from the Golden Familiars.
I believe she's out of Oklahoma.
Oh.
She is custom making me 3 bags because I told her.
You don't have fabric with wombats on
And
it.
she did. So I'm getting 3 different wombat bags.
Yeah. So I was using this for my pandemic. I have my scissors on an unlosable little claspy thing right here. It also comes with a little orts bag that you snap onto the corner here.
This is why you haven't gotten 1,000 more stitches on pandemic.
Oh, I rolled this out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't know. You just saw
It just adds to the things they play with. Yep, and then I just keep all of my
Hey, is that your floss for pandemic?
stuff in here. Yeah,
you can tell
it
people
is.
what it is.
Okay, but not the blue one. The blue one's for Universe in a Jar. It's $38.23 for the DMC. And then it's Aussie Gold.
Aussie Gold.
And Cobalt.
I remember
Cobar.
that. It sounds delicious.
Cobar and Aussie Gold.
Aussie
Like
Gold.
the Aussie
cheese
fries.
Cheese.
Fries. God.
I found this on the freebie table, and I've been looking for this for a long time, and there it was.
Yeah, she came back. She's like, I've been looking for this.
Can you believe that? I've been looking for it, and there it is. There it is.
Sometimes
Mine.
things just happen.
Mine.
Things just happen.
And then, well, before then,
Okay.
before that, we
my
gone to
joints.
lunch, I think, and I came back, and this was sitting on my little mat area, and I was like, I want this. What? Nobody else had it. Like, what's happening? It turns out, when we first got to the retreat, I was talking to Stitch and Mommy, and I had said, have you seen those new chickens for the Nashville Needlework Market this year? They're the groovy chickens. And she's like, oh, yeah, those chickens. And I was like, yeah. They're like biscoinews. She's like, no, they're not. They're triangles. I'm like, well, yeah, but like, you know, you have to make them into something. And so I was telling her I didn't think I could do that, but I really liked them, and I was really tempted by them. Well, apparently, Carla offered this pattern to Sarah, and she said, oh, Julie likes that. So she brought it, but I was at lunch, so she left it on the table, and I spent the rest of the day trying to figure out who this came from. And I mentioned it to Sarah that night at the cocktail portion of our evening, and that sounds bad. The hotel gives you cocktails.
Rachel?
No, I asked Sarah.
Oh, you
Stitch
did?
and Mommy.
Oh,
and
yeah,
she was
okay.
like, oh, yeah, it's Carla. And then she walked me over to Carla.
Oh, right. We did
and
see Sarah.
Chatted for a bit.
Okay.
And thank you. I may also have bought the groovy chickens, though.
You're going to have so many chickens.
I think that's it, because I think anything else I've needle minded, whatever, is going to be in my toolbox.
I got one more, and it's
Oh, I love both of those.
my 805 stitcher. I walked by. I couldn't resist more project bags. So, got this one because, again, don't know if it was the coffee mixed with the missing my babies. I didn't really miss them that bad. Like, okay, that sounds bad. I mean, I miss them. I didn't actually miss them like that bad, but somehow, you know, they made their way into my stitchy buying decisions. So this one looked very baby to me.
You have a code. You could make that. I mean, this has project designer, like, useful information, but you can make a name tag thing and stick it in there.
Yeah. So this one's for baby projects. I'm probably going to put that box in here.
How many more babies?
Those boxes.
Oh.
7.
Oh, okay.
And then
Julie
you can't
Lewis.
resist a blue-footed booby bag. Look how cute those boobies are. And the inside is so my style. Yeah, I just had to do it. So I did. I will find projects to put in those. Womp.
I will show you my 3 wombat bags when I get them, but it's going to be like 6 weeks, so
Yeah.
maybe 5 weeks now. It's been a week.
We had a lot of coffee. It didn't help with the purchasing decisions.
I had tea more than I had coffee, but I had Excedrin. Same thing.
Yeah.
I have completely lost my
What are we
manual.
doing?
Wait a minute. Up. I found it.
Nice.
Oh, something you all need to see. I'm going to put a picture in. Jen, she's, what do you do in studio? She does like the clothes, the shirts and things like that. But she also has this pattern that is
Which we also got shirts from her. I just don't have them with me.
True, I don't have mine with me.
Laundry.
Yep, same. She has a pattern called Lady in Red that is so pretty. And so I have a picture. You can see the pattern in the back and then the stitched what's done of it so far in the front. So this is like another WIP share, although she didn't submit it. But I asked her permission to show it on the channel, and she said yes. If you want to stitch that, I'll try to remember to put a link for what do you do in studio. It's like what, then the letter I can't say.
R.
And then a U. And then doing.
Doing.
Studio. She's on Etsy, I believe. So if I don't put it down there for some reason, go there. Jen's awesome. We need to spin. You have my phone, I think.
Oh, I do?
If you haven't launched it somewhere.
Nah, it's here.
Spinny Winnie. Who's Abby?
I don't know. I wanted to know who Abby was too.
Who's Abby and why is she texting me? I hope you enjoyed your visit when we ripped out your teeth.
That's kind of funny.
Surgeon. Ooh, that was funny. Funny. Entertain the people while I find this. Otherwise, I'm going to edit it all out.
This is so funny.
Oh, not the...
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I don't know why I bother with that one, because that one doesn't matter as much as the actual
Boop.
one.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to the cabin this weekend, so I don't know how to react to whatever you're about to spin. But my experiment is still going where I spin the wheel. This has all my whips on it, and whatever it picks is what I work on the weekend. Or I do I do a random number generator, and then whatever that picks out of my stash, I could new start if I wanted to. So then I have to decide, do I want to work on the whip or do I want to do the new start? If they are even, then I do the whip.
And then you find out the next episode because she doesn't decide now.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes it's instant, but that's not getting to be unusual.
Boop. That's going to be so easy to edit. Love it for you.
Tapestry. I mean, I just worked on that, but I'm not really opposed to doing it again.
Yeah.
Let me stop the screening because you do not need to see the portion where I'm digging through.
But you could also just edit.
13. Oh dear.
I mean, it sounds funny.
I think I know what it is. I'm not 100% positive.
It's written like a deer, right?
Yeah, I think it's 3 deer heads and it's kind of purpley. I'm almost positive it's that, but look at the little deer faces.
They got deer faces. I like this one.
Oh,
oh dear.
It's kind of
dear. It's not this. I just like this one. Oh dear.
But I think it's this one. So we're back to, I don't know, because I've had so many new starts, but I'm also at the point in my life where I'm like, I can't finish it if I don't start it. And, and like, finishes, that once I finish, it just goes in the closet and I don't get to see it again until I go digging through stuff. So it's not exciting finishing. I mean, I don't know. Do the same one I already did? Or start, oh dear. I don't know.
You'll see in the next installment.
Yeah, you'll see, because I don't know. Okay, so that's it for stitching, probably, unless we randomly think of something in the middle. It's only been an hour.
Yeah, we did that pretty good. Knuckles. Bam.
It's probably 7 at night, though.
Yeah, probably.
Update on my mom. She's midway through boob radiation. She has triple negative breast cancer. She was diagnosed June 20th of 2023. I know that because that was my 25th wedding anniversary. And she has had surgery. She has had chemo. She has had a clinical trial. And now she's doing radiation. And that should be the end of it. Her final one is on Alyssa's birthday. Excuse me. March 27th. I was thinking August. I was like, no, it's the other
A. Have an April baby.
Tango's my April baby. He's a cockatoo. March 27th. So I will be going to that last appointment with her.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What? I see. On my birthday.
I'm not asking you to work.
That's my day.
Have I asked you to work?
No.
See?
But what if I wanted to hang out with you on my birthday?
It's a work day.
Wow. Happy birthday to me.
And what did we do on my birthday? I believe we worked.
You didn't want people on your birthday.
I think we worked on my birthday. The day before I took the day off. On my birthday.
You babysat the kids, so you didn't
really
work.
That's right.
Yeah.
I babysat the kids and I worked on my birthday.
See, I spent time with you.
You
and I brought my 2 mini yous to hang out with you.
You asked me to babysit your kids.
You got the precious opportunity of playing with them, which you enjoyed.
I did.
I did. Just saying.
You want to go too?
Presence is caring.
You want to go to Granny's?
No, I want to go get donuts with you. Donut date.
Okay, we could do that before the appointment's not till noon. You have to come here because I'm not going there. To drive all the way the other way.
See, this is how much my mommy loves me.
So that should be it. She should be cancer-free, done with the treatment after that.
When you ask later why you went to a home, remember this moment.
Steve's in charge of my medical care.
He's on the same page. I'm writing him a report.
Speaking of boobs, I had a boob ultrasound.
Yeah.
They let me go, which was nice. They did not schedule a biopsy. This is my first boob ultrasound without a biopsy. I've had 2 ultrasounds, 3 biopsies. But they still didn't like it and want me to come back in 6 months and do it all again. But whatever.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm having fun.
I told you Steve had his wisdom teeth yoinked out today. Mm-hmm. They knocked him out, pulled him out, and then I took him home, and he seems to be doing better now. He was not packed full of gauze, although he has very limited memory, which is really amusing. He does not know what he's told you, so he'll tell you things more than once or not at all. Then he accuses you of gaslighting.
It's pretty cute.
Fun. It's fun. I was entertained.
He's a character.
Eagles.
There are eagles.
Have you been watching the baby eagles in Big Bear?
Big Bear eagles.
There are 3 babies now, and the mom keeps getting knocked in the head with sticks.
Yeah, I told you. Shadow has a thing about knocking her with sticks.
I feel bad.
I showed her a compilation video.
It keeps snowing, and they're just
cold. I mean, I think they're okay, but
it
feels cold watching them.
For 2 days, I turned it on in the bird room so that they could watch. I realized that they're carnivorous birds of prey, but my birds don't know that. They're just like, look, another bird. And they get to see all the background and nature and baby birds and eggs and the whole thing. I thought they would be fascinated, and they really seemed interested. In fact, Ami, or African Grey, now makes the scream of Jackie when Shadow's coming, and she does that thing. He now makes that noise. Oh, cool. So I think we have bald eagles in the house half the time.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, partway through day 2, they killed a bird and brought it to the nest and fed it to the babies. And I thought maybe this was a bad thing to be showing our birds. So now they're back to Sesame Street and Disney Channel and things like that. So,
happier content.
A little less nature-y content.
But speaking of nature-y content...
Are you talking about that show? That was next on my list, and I didn't have a good segue. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
This is Jen's fault.
Yeah.
Is
what do you do in
absolutely
studio?
her fault. Okay, because she's sitting... Well, it's funny. We didn't sit next to each other. I don't really know why, but it kind of worked out, and I thought it was kind of funny. Jen sat in between us. Her fault.
Problem.
Her problem.
Her loss. She suffered.
That's why she wasn't there a lot of the time. It wasn't that she was working or thing. It was she was in between us. She brought up that she had heard about this crazy show in the UK where you just like see naked people.
And we're like, no.
I don't know why this even came up.
Because
I don't even remember.
She was asking if we'd seen the preview because it's coming to the US. And she thought it was on HBO Max.
Maybe.
And
okay.
I was like, what?
What show?
Naked
like,
people?
It can't actually be naked people. So I looked it up and I'm like, guys, the description sounds like it's actually naked people. Well, we don't have HBO. But Jen had HBO. So she's like, hey, tonight I'm going to try it. And we're like, we don't have it. So I called up my sister-in-law and I'm like, hey, you got HBO? She's like, yeah, I got you. So that night was On Patrol night. So we had to watch On Patrol. But then after on patrol, I was like, hey, let's watch this show. We sat and watched an hour-long show where two people have the option separately.
Yeah, not at the same time. One person.
They do it
and
twice.
Then
Okay, so a person has the option between 6 different pods of bodies, and they choose them based on how they look physically. It just goes up. Yeah, first you just see, below the belly button, and then you see the middle half, and then you see everything, and then you hear their voices, and then the picker gets naked and shows the last 2 people their body pieces, and then they choose and go on a date, and then you see them like 2 to 4 weeks after the date.
See if they stayed together or not.
Right. It's basically, if you've seen Love is Blind, opposite.
Yeah, you see a lot.
You see a lot.
So far.
And you know what? That was a shock factor on American television to see
naked
full
people.
nudity. But beyond that, what was far more disturbing to both of us was what they were saying. So
in all fairness, we started on season 6 because that's...
Well, there's 12 seasons, but HBO only has 1 through 6.
So we thought 6, more recent.
Let's just go more recent, yeah.
Well, here at the house, I only have 1 through 3 because my son had access to the HBO thing. So I have 1 through 3. 1 through 2, I'm on season 2 now. I thought I was on 3, but I'm not. I'm at the end of season 2. 1 and 2, very tame. You still see all the body parts, but it's
like, what does your body say about you? And then the people are like, oh, I have these scars because I've been through a lot, or
what do you like and don't you like the most about your body? And they're like, oh, I love my hands because they look strong, but I don't love my toes because, this one twists. And
you're like, okay, cool.
For me, it's great to see the naked people. It helps me feel better about myself and other people. Now I'm not imagining what they look like. A vagina is kind of a vagina. They're all different, but... And you start to see that, it doesn't happen real often where the people kick the person off because of, the genitals. It's usually something so strange.
A lot of the time, it's like, that person's just, too small for me. Too small of a person. I want something to hug me or cuddle me. And, that person's too slender. Or that person's legs are too big. Or that person's too tall. Or that person's too short.
It was like, I don't like their toenails.
Right. And
I
so,
like her fingernails.
It's probably not the thing that person's self-conscious about.
Exactly.
It's like, it could be anything.
It's fascinating. Fascinating. Plus, I met my husband in high school. I haven't seen a lot of naked people, so I'm always asking questions about people. Now I don't have to ask the questions. Now I know.
Naked attraction.
But I think her point was going to be the season 6 and stuff. It's kind of raunchy, the way they talk.
Yeah. What do you want to do to that body?
But the earlier ones, too, that I've been watching, it's all, young, fairly fit people. But what she's been watching is older and less in shape. So,
take a lot more body shapeage.
We're watching for you so that you can choose what you want.
I would really like to see Americans on it, though, because, Europeans look different than Americans, not only because of circumcision, which is a whole other thing.
That was a shock factor for me.
But also, the way they talk and the way... they look, they just look different. I want to see Americans.
Me too. Plus, what's so funny to me on these earlier ones? She's like, what kind of accent do you like? Do you like an accent? And then she's like, yes, I like a northern. They all have accents.
Scottish sounds a little different, but the difference between Wales and London and no, it's all the same. I'm sorry.
One guy was originally from Texas, and he hadn't really picked up the UK as much, and they were fascinated, what accent is that? And they're asking him, and they were just so confused by his accent, and I was like, it's Texas. That sounded normal. It's all you with the accents. Beautiful accents, don't get me wrong. Although some of the thicker ones, I really struggle to understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
The Scottish brogue, sometimes I miss a little of that, but I really love Scottish. Anyway, Naked Attraction, HBO Max. Apparently, season 8, episode 5, you told me is people in their 70s.
Yeah.
That's what I'm watching tonight.
Yeah.
Did I say I was watching something else? Because I lied. I'm watching that tonight. I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Hotel was beautiful, too. I just feel like we should
nice.
Throw that out. It was really close to Disneyland, which had me worried, but no, it was really nice.
Embassy Suites. We had food. We had alcohol. We had tea and coffee in the room.
No.
No.
The
stitchy room.
Stitchy room. Not. I'm like, do not advertise the in-room coffee.
No. We didn't have a good view. I do have a picture of that. I'll throw in any pictures of like people when we were having discussions. Like Dottie, there's a picture of me like shock-faced.
Yeah.
Well, I'll throw in pictures.
It was a good time. Away from my babies. It was fun.
I had the perfect segue until you threw in the hotel room. Because we were talking about genitals, and I was going to tell you about my sister. She's a grandmother now.
Yep. Took me a minute. Okay.
Her husband's son and their wife just had a baby this week. So congratulations to my sister for being a grandmother. You're older than me. She always is, but it's not going to change. She's always been older than me, but she convinces everyone that she's younger. And now I'm like...
Now she can't say she's not a grandma.
Yeah, because she's like, well, you're the grandma. Now she's a grandma, too.
Yep.
We're all getting grandma'd over here.
Bam.
That was it for my list.
I got a patio cover.
Oh, yeah. I got a lot of sales calls for construction. I don't know what happened.
Related? Don't know.
All of a sudden. We did eventually get the money out of Wells Fargo. It is now in Chase. Yeah. Well, not all of it, but enough of it. It took a little over 2 weeks to get that moved over. Now we're having to reconcile 2 banks, do all the work for 2 banks. It's not super fun, but eventually we'll get everything moved over.
Olivia crawls.
She could be walking. I know she pulls herself. She stands.
She stands.
I saw that.
She's dangerous. I tell everybody she has a death wish because from the moment she could start crawling, she tries to crawl out of the doggy door, which Addie hadn't realized that was a thing until she was 1.5. But Addie does crawl into the house through the doggy door, and Olivia's seen that. So that does make sense.
That's cheating.
Yeah, but she actively tries to get out of the house through the doggy door, which Addie still doesn't do. And then when she's outside, I don't let her crawl through the doggy door, but when she's outside, she immediately crawls to Tyson's water bowl, which is currently a Lowe's bucket that has a nice picture on the side with the baby falling into the bucket full of water and saying, hey, your baby's going to drown. Don't let them do this. She wants to be that. That is her goal, is to be that baby. That's all she wants, is to be the bucket baby.
Tyson is her dog. Very big dog.
Yes.
Well, a bucket is not an odd drink choice.
Right. Yeah. So, you have to watch her at all times. Like, literally just the other day, I was cooking dinner. She was down at my feet. I'm like, cool, she's safe because she's right there by my feet. And then she gets kind of quiet. And I look over, and there's something in her mouth. I'm like, what are you eating? She was picking the wood off of the cabinet under the cabinet edge that I couldn't see. She was picking off little wood shavings and eating it.
You need to feed that baby.
She ate 6 pancakes the other day.
Feeding that baby, I don't know if I can show it because I don't know if anything's exposed.
Yeah, I was gonna mention.
Man, that picture of you nourishing her was so
that's safe.
funny.
It's fine. See
the picture.
I haven't. I stopped breastfeeding Addie when she was like 5-6 months. I just ran out of milk and I just didn't do it anymore. So she was formula fed after that. So she wasn't super mobile. Olivia, she's still breastfeeding at 9 months, and now that she crawls, I can't just do the cute little like, oh baby, come here, I'm laying you down, you're so sweet. Now she's like, Olympics. So she was completely upside down. She refused to lay down. She was a upside down C, eating from the boob upside down.
That picture I saw a little while ago. It cracks me up. Still cracks me up. Very funny.
You would have enjoyed it in person because the picture doesn't quite do justice exactly her shape and formation, you know?
But I didn't know what was going on in that picture until you said she's nourishing. And I was like, I don't think she is.
Yeah, she's not a baby anymore. Like, she's just not my baby anymore.
She can't have another one.
I know. This is the problem. I'm just going to have to. That's why there's going to be a larger gap so that way I can enjoy the coming of the baby a little bit more. I just pulled my neck.
See all these whips I have?
Those are your babies?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now do I want a new start baby or to work on a whip baby?
Rachel gave us black pony needles.
Yes!
I wanted to say you needed to get them.
Because I keep using them.
Yeah. I really like them a lot.
I do too.
I'm very much a fan of the Amazon cheap ones we get. We get just by the bundle of like 200 or whatever for $8. And those are great. Those work fine. They're cool. But specifically for me, if there's like a color I'm doing a lot of, and so I'm going to be using it a lot.
I have a black pony needle.
I use the black pony needle.
I keep it on my needle minder over here so I can use it on every project. Oh, it's on the project because it's on the one I'm working on.
Wow.
as I was using it.
Yeah, I had it on my pandemic too. I should have shown it then, and I didn't think to. I was like, I'll remember to do it later. See,
it makes it so much easier.
I can't explain to you exactly.
And it feels good.
Yeah, I can't explain to you what's different other than the color, but it feels different. It like behaves different. It's easier to use. I don't know. It's a really nice needle,
and it's nickel free.
And it is. Yeah.
She has an allergy to nickel.
I didn't know the regular ones had nickel.
Stop flossing with it.
I know. I'm gonna have to stop stabbing myself.
I actually bought some black pony needles last night.
Cool.
That's why I had to buy that jump thing.
How many do I get?
I bought you some for your birthday.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh. Well, now I feel bad. I was joking. Like that.
Although she was out of the 26s, so I have 24s and 28s. I didn't know what you would prefer, so I bought both.
I don't
happy
even know
birthday.
what I use now, so thank you. I really appreciate
apparently
that.
I'm monster because of the 27th.
Yeah, I'm still gonna hold a grudge, but it's gonna feel less than holding a black pony needle.
If you guys want black pony needles and you're in the U.S., the best place I've found, and I asked Rachel if she got them, and it turned out to be the same place, is Lindy Stitches. She's currently out of the 26s, but 24s, 28s. She has them. Other places have them, like Amazon and whatever, but the shipping is insane. It's reasonable. I don't know where to find them if you're not in the U.S., but I'm sure they exist. Pony black. Are we calling them black pony? The pony black. Pony black needles. We may have called them black pony this whole time.
I feel like we said it right, but now I don't know that you brought it up.
Pony black.
Well, anyways, hopefully I can find time away from my babies again soon to be with you. This sounds like I really hate my babies. I really love them. They're great.
That's why she's not here most of the time.
It's almost Olivia's birthday.
One. Addie will be 3 in September.
She could start TK. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
I know. It blows your mind, huh?
All right. Well, it's been nice having you back.
Thanks.
You should come back more often. People like you.
I like that.
You walked in the door and got attacked by people. I got to wander around before anyone even knew who I was.
That's true, but I'm not sure why that happened.
A lot of really nice people. Oh, but 25-ish% of the people got COVID. Yeah. Alyssa and I are the only ones at our table that did not.
Which I blame my grub children because I probably just got it earlier. I did not come sick. I swear.
I don't know. I said to the group, because we have a group chat thing, and I said, what were you guys doing at night while we were watching On Patrol? Because all of you got sick except for us.
2 of the 3 nights, we left early to go have our mommy-daughter watch a cop show time.
We got Aussie cheese fries.
Cheese.
It was good, but we didn't get sick, and they did. So Rachel said, in hindsight, maybe the elevator licking contest, the elevator button licking party was like a bad idea.
That made me chuckle.
That was really funny.
That was funny.
But also, is that what they were doing at night? Because we didn't get sick, and they did.
Yeah. Weird.
There was a table we affectionately called the plague table because they all got sick and left early. Every single one of them left that table. Yeah. So we called it the plague table. It was real close to us. Maybe it's because you and I were on the opposite side. But Jen got sick and she was on that side.
She's vending.
She's true. She's vending. So the plague table probably visited her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, you hang out with my grub children. So
yeah.
Kids make you immune to everything.
I didn't get the flu when my husband did. No, I didn't get COVID when everyone else did.
Are we even alive? Are we human?
Well, I don't have a soul. I'm ginger.
True.
Don't know. That's why none of the faucets work for me.
Yeah, fair. Remind me to tell you a bathroom story when we hop off of this.
Okay. We gotta go.
All right. Love you guys.
It's 5:30.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Someone has to hit the off. We're just gonna say bye.
I'm older. Oh.